Like, is it a trash can?
1 2 Check 1 2.
I could give you tap water glass.
Two two 1 2.
No guilt. No guilt.
Here, you sit here. I'll move over here. Oh, Katie's probably gonna sit there. Jack?
I sit over here? Sure. Real close.
Yeah.
Got that shirt with the sun in your face. What is this one?
We thought this would be a good idea, but apparently not.
Well, it's not.
With the sun.
The sun will go down. It's close.
There's two right here.
Huh?
2 2 1 2.
I don't want to sit in front of that.
Somebody's gonna.
It's a pretty intimate concert. We're not overly concerned with it, right?
Just make sure that the
And if the
iPad
neighbors,
doesn't
if the neighbors come out, just throw your fruit.
shoo
at
them
them.
away.
Just throw your fruit.
Hi, how's it going?
Good.
First things first, I have to use the restroom.
Oh, sure.
Sorry.
Fine.
And then 90 minutes of refreshment.
Yep. Thanks, Mike.
What is that?
90 minutes of refreshment.
Somebody did request that.
I'm so pumped right now.
90 minutes of refreshment.
Oh!
So
He wouldn't do that
bad? I think you're actually gonna know more than that.
You think so?
There's he did a couple like soundtracks for movies. Movies.
Oh.
What is it? Rockstar? It was like it's rock something. Rockstar. He did the song that Mark Wahlberg sang. Yeah. And everybody thinks it's a Mark Wahlberg song. But I would definitely have a. That would be with them too.
We have been too.
I like Mark Wahlberg.
I'm sure.
I want to go to Wahlburgers.
Yeah.
Where do you want to go? Let me know.
Okay.
What?
Tiffany.
You want to switch spots so you can talk to her?
Maybe, yeah. Can we do?
How about, okay. Are you in the sun?
Yep.
Fuck you up. Give me your sun.
Oh, you like I said fuck. No. She said they meant later, but not now.
Oh yeah. It's like
I think
it's like there's like a whole picture.
Till later. I went in right now. Don't worry.
Yes, I will.
What do you think we use that thing for?
The fireball. Yeah, right in front of the neighbors. Can't see anybody from here. Yeah, he hasn't mowed for a while actually. He mows it in like sections, like half
got
of
one
the back,
battery.
then the next half of the back, then the side, then the other side. Yeah, they kind of have a trust fund. For like $429,000. I couldn't afford that house. It's good for us.
Should I tell everybody that this is recording? Because I think it's against the law to not tell them.
Sure. If you're here, you're okay with that.
No.
Oh yeah. Like a
Look at you, whatever you're going to be when you get that job.
Yeah.
Everybody was talking about how well you did in the office. Like, it made it all the way to Blues Cast.
Really?
Yeah, everybody was talking about it. Uh-huh.
It's pretty good, then.
I guess
I'm
so.
impressed.
What job did you apply for?
I work for state police, so I applied for a mobile recognition, facial recognition job. Yeah, with biometrics.
I think her husband's probably the one.
He probably will.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
There's another one right there.
That's okay.
Jason's sitting there.
Central chair right behind it.
So
There's
bad.
those two
Are
in
you gonna
there.
kick Jason out of his chair?
Yeah.
I was never talking about Jason's
You were pointing
chair.
right at him.
There's one directly behind
I
you.
understood. Feelings aren't hurt.
Bored. I don't know. I'm gonna watch.
Sorry, I had to figure out how to turn
Your ringer?
my wife's text.
Oh.
You better respond. You better respond.
Yeah. Where are you now? What are you doing now? What are you playing now? The freshman.
Again.
90 minutes on repeat.
It's like a blessing and a curse.
More blessing.
Definitely more blessing. 2212.
Yeah, but you gotta be singing anything and not this goddamn song.
Where is Eric?
Yeah.
Although, you know,
Pay bills.
You went to get something
He
for
went
your
to get-
husband. Water.
bottled water apparently. I told him not to.
What's he doing?
You know, he
This
serves the community.
this set list is ridiculous.
I don't know what that means.
It's
The set list. What's wrong with
Look
the
at
set
this
list?
list.
Nick, is cereal on that
This
list?
is like
No.
cereal.
Oh, we'll put cereal on here too.
I didn't know if we had enough time.
That'll make it an even 100 songs.
we paid for 90 minutes, right? So we filled it.
I'll play as long as you
And
like.
I already got shit because I didn't put something on there, but she didn't know which one to take off.
What?
So
I didn't.
What? We can probably fit another one on there. What
what
is
did
it?
you want? You want to like photograph or?
No.
Sorry, I'll shut up.
I can do any of
wasn't-
those villain songs.
Yeah.
The reason we ask for the list ahead of time is because a lot of times this is ridiculous. But
You don't know
if
the
people
lyrics.
pick songs, I got to go on elyrics.com and get my own lyrics before a show. So this gave me a good week at least to relearn all my songs, these old songs.
I didn't think there were that many old songs on it.
Well, I mean, local boys I haven't done in years, generations. No, I mean it's really not.
All
that
right,
bad.
to be fair though, Generations, I've been yelling at it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that
Blown out
first.
I'm gonna
twice.
get that out of the way.
All right.
And then Nick's just gonna get up and wander off after generations. You're not even gonna stick
Done.
around.
You could go now.
It's the only-
Here's your money. Is that still on?
I
Okay.
oh. More adjustment.
I'm just kidding around. I appreciate that you guys are fans. That you
Penny is
have all the
poison.
old
Penny is
stuff.
poison.
Penny's poison?
Yeah.
I can do that. All right, I'm Brian Van Rijk of the Verve Pipe. How's it going here?
Great.
You guys? Anybody been to a house concert before? No,
Not a
good,
house
yeah.
concert.
I've been doing these now for 12, yes, my 12th year of doing this. I did it the first year to raise some money for an album, and then I loved it so much I decided to do it the next year and did twice as many, and I probably do 50 to 100 a year in the summertime, sometimes 2 or 3 a day. And plus playing the shows. We woke up in West Virginia this morning and drove up here just to be with y'all right here. Oh,
There you
y'all.
go.
See that? I was in West Virginia. Y'all. That's what happens. So usually how it goes is I ask the host if they want to hear any songs, and Nick came up with this extraordinary list of songs. And my voice will definitely hold out. If it doesn't, I'll just be gradually turning the PA up as we go. It's not happening, all right. All right, you want to hear Generations?
Yeah,
I've
whatever
been working.
is on
I've
your
been working.
list.
I've been working on it all week.
All right.
Complicated lyrics. Yeah. Let's see if I can do this. All right. I awoke to a thread that was empty, and a grandstand of I'm not through with you yet. A slamming door becomes my punctuation. See now, what's the next line? I've already
You're
messed
the
it
one
up.
that wrote it.
Oh,
come on. First song.
All right, we're going to do Penny's Poison. I'll come back to that one. Still haven't heard it yet, have you?
What is that? I'm just kidding.
Blushing a clue for her falsity. Advantage is my only masterpiece. Penny is poison, but I don't mind. Penny is poison, but I don't mind. Gardening malice from murderers. Flushes to me are the weeds to her. Penny is poison, but I don't mind. Penny is poison, but I don't mind. We know who we are. We know who we are. We know who we are. Starving the love of the Marvin lovers. I was the penny to previous. Penny is poison, but I don't mind. Penny is poison, but I don't mind. We know who we are. We know who we are. We know who we are. Gardening malice from murderers. Flushes to me are the weeds to her. Penny is poison, but I don't mind. Penny is poison, but I don't mind. Penny is poison, but I don't mind. Penny is poison, but I don't mind.
I got to that one. Thank you.
Let's do a song about I wrote about growing up in Michigan. This is called Michigan Coast to Coast. When I was a kid working minimum wage, wishing 18 was the legal age. I had a beat up Dodge that the whole town heard, but I decaled it up with the Trans Am Bird. I had an 8-track player and a couple of speakers that took up the whole back seat. My dad said, don't you dare park it in the driveway, son, you gotta park it out in the street. Well, good times are come and gone, guaranteed some more are gonna come along. I'm gonna get my buzz, let the games begin, watching my Red Wings win again. I know I don't remember half the things I did. Well, I knew Kid Rock when he was just a kid, but to hell with reminiscing, let's do it again. Riding coast to coast in Michigan. I got my first buzz all by myself. Mom and Dad at the door saying, what's that smell? And I had to get my hair cut. Business in the front and party in the back. Hoping my new boss would cut me some slack. It was a free-for-all at the Cobo Hall, watching the Newts throw down. And it seemed absurd, a girl fled me the bird, but it ended up coming around. Well, a good times are come and gone, guaranteed some more are gonna come along. I saw Bob Seger at the DTE, but it's always gonna be Pine Knob to me. And though I don't remember half the things I did, well, I knew Kid Rock when he was just a kid. But to hell with reminiscing, let's do it again, riding coast to coast in Michigan. I spent some time in the unemployment line, and the woman there, she said, just move out of the state, you will be fine. I hear Indiana's nice. I said, you gotta be out of your mind. No, 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 Indiana. touching my Great Lake. Now you can take my house, my boat, my car, my snowmobile, and my skis, but the roots run deep in a family tree, and you can't take that from me. Well, I found a job, it was heaven sent, and I'm living with my brother, and it's free of rent, and we're hanging out here in Kalamazoo, drinking Bell's beer. It's a microbrew. I know I don't remember half the things I did. I knew Kid Rock when he was just a kid, and I don't know Eminem, but he's a Detroit man, just another brother proud of Michigan. What the hell with reminiscing, let's do it again. Instead of sitting around talking about the way back when, riding coast to coast in Michigan. I escaped for a thrill ride with my friends, right? They agreed to be temporary God. Let's start from the beginning though. Now I got it. Now I got it. Are you ready? Here we go. You can edit all this out, by the way, and just put them together, piece them together.
Okay,
I woke with a thread that was empty, and a grandstand of I'm not through with you yet. A slamming door becomes my punctuation. I escape for a thrill ride with my friends. They agree to be temporary guardians. Man, it's so appreciated. Summer day intoxicated with those who can relate. 2 months a day you wake up. Drink it down, dear brother. Your generation smothers you, and will leave no trail to discover. With a callous sister, a generation blister. Another wake up with a morning hungover. We gonna pack up or waste another killer day. Then our heads exploded, overload as we decide. Hello, we're so out of here. Hitchhike to Canada with backpacks full of cigarettes and beer. It's so appreciated. Summer day intoxicated with those who can relate. 2 months a day you wake up. Drink it down, dear brother. The generation smothers you, and will leave no trail to discover. Listen up, dear father. Your generation bothers me, and I'll leave you to grieve with my mother. You're the callous sister, a generation. Now empty your bottles and open the throttles. There's plenty of fighting ahead. Those fists were made for resting your head. Shield your eyes, dear mother, from the pain that hovers round the mess of a man you uncovered. Now, dear brother, your generation smothers you, and will leave no trail to discover. With a callous sister, a generation blister. We'll blister. Wow, I made it. I'm gonna go listen to the recording of that. It's much better.
You had 2 months to learn it.
And 2 months to learn it. 2 months a day to wake up.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. You guys always come to the Grass Lake shows, right? We do
Yeah.
in the
yeah,
last
then.
few years. I like that. Anybody not been to that place? Most people probably haven't been. That was a great.
Just us four. Yeah.
It's a terrific little winery there. I don't think they've had a harvest, he said, in a few years,
Yeah.
but they always have a good selection of beer and food. And I love that little place. Yeah. I'm going to do the song that I wrote for my daughter in hopes that she would like it. She does not. No, that's a joke. She's a terrific girl. I wrote this for her. I always had this imagination of how hard it would be as a father when my daughter gets married, and it's going to be the last dance, the daddy-daughter dance there, and how tough that would be. So I wanted to write a song about that. This is called Daddy's Girl. Out of tune. I remember my first dance with you, your little feet on my shiny new shoes, and you held on so brave while your daddy, he gave you a twirl, my little girl. But time doesn't wait for a man, who ended up working much more than he had planned. Suddenly swelled up with pride, singing, "Here comes the bride," in your ear. And I put your hand in my hand. I the last dance with my girl, then go to him as he takes you out into his world. You're still gonna be daddy's girl. I can tell by the look in his eyes, he thinks that he's just about the luckiest man alive. But he's only half wrong, 'cause he's sharing that honor with me. And I put your hand in my hand. The last dance with my girl, then go to him as he takes you out into his world. You're still gonna be daddy's girl. So beautiful and so bittersweet, how a fine man has come and swept you off his feet. Now watch as he waltzes you into his world, while I hold the memories of that little girl. And with your hand in my hand, with all the love you can stand, I'll still be here, year after year, for my girl. You'll always be daddy's girl. Thanks, folks. Thank you. This next song I wrote with Jeff Daniels, a great actor, and he's also a terrific musician, a singer-songwriter, and we worked on this song together. This is called Overboard. Truth lives next to consequence, comes and goes like winter wind, blowing across the streets one night, as cold as death and real as sin. And I loved her and she loved me, bound for what was meant to be, but trouble travels silently. There's a girl Michigan, up in Lake Superior, will never bother us again, making our lives easier. With alibis so paper thin, now that she is over me and over you and overboard. Guide me toward that lonely light, 'cause it's your beacon in the night. And I'll row us straight back to that shore, with frozen hands and muscles sore, and my back against your back. We glide along the water black, both knowing there's no turning back. There's a girl in Michigan, up in Lake Superior, who'll never bother us again, making our lives easier. With alibis so paper thin, now that she is out of sight and out of mind and overboard. She was never gonna let us go, had a hold on me and a curse on you. But as she laid her pail upon that shore, with her eyes gone black, they once were blue, see me for the first time. There's a girl in Michigan who's overboard. Truth moved on from consequence, just when things were making sense. Her body washed back onto shore, discovered by a neighbor boy. Now she's in our lives again, the three of us in shadow. Oh, nice with the birds going on in the background. I think I should have recorded it with birds.
That one.
Use that one, yeah. That's
$500.
Yeah, nice. We just shot a video for this new song I wrote with Channing Lee, who's in the Bird Pipe with me. Nice that you guys put this on the list. Thank you for that. Did I play? I must have played this.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah, you did.
We're gonna make an album that's very Simon and Garfunkel-esque, I guess. I don't get sued by Paul Simon. Of course, if you get sued by Paul Simon, I figure that you probably made it.
That's true.
With Paul after you, right? He's paying attention. Feel the restlessness again. Starts with my fingers, then I'm bursting right out of my skin. My conscience whispers time to go. Born in my heart, it's the only thing I know. And I am just a pin drop in the map of their hometown, out there chasing melodies with madness all around. And anything worth finding is never easily found. Another day out on the road, how everywhere and nowhere feels like home. I am a shadow of myself, twisting in the wind, longing to be somebody else. Leave it all on stage, then glide through the afterglow. It's counterfeit and candlelit and people I don't know. The small hours in the smoky haze are for poets and for renegades, but I am just an ordinary no one in the sun, fooling everyone. Feel the restlessness again. Starts in my fingers, then I'm bursting right out of my skin. My conscience whispers time to rest. My time is served in the quiet of a house arrest, and you could hear a pin drop, a solitary sound. I haven't any strength left to search a love profound, and anything worth finding is never easily found, and anything worth capturing is never easily bound.
That's it. Thank you.
I grew up in a very Christian Reformed household. My parents, we would go to church twice on Sunday and once on Wednesday. We read the Bible before and after, pray before and after every meal. I always pray. I prayed about everything when I was a little kid. I prayed to get on a swing. I get on a swing. Please, God, make this swing a lot of fun for me. Usually worked out pretty well. To this day, I love to get on a swing. At some point, though, I had to go a separate way, and my brother snuck a Kiss album into the house, and I think between like a John Denver album and Tony Orlando and Dawn album, I think, or something, you know what I mean? And then I was really born again. The first time I was born again, everything was one more sin. I had Jesus on a notebook then, and a fear of his father. Born again a second time, conception wasn't so divine. You gotta marry that girl and stay in line, and I didn't wanna be a bother. The third time I was born again, I left that girl that cheats, and then I found Nirvana from within, swaddled up in dirty flannel. Family that misunderstood why I had to leave that neighborhood. Well, God's reception wasn't that good, and the devil had a clear channel. Ooh, 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 ooh. So I packed a bag and I left the sticks, and I joined the class of '96. Well, MTV's an empty fix, just one of all the weekly flavors. Manson preached a devil's spell, but to teenagers that's an easy sell. I said, you wanna be rebellious, you should tell them Jesus is their savior. And so he cast me out like an exorcist into the arms of a late night evangelist. For $1,000 vow, I made the list of all his weekly prayers. Well, I guess I would be quite surprised if he were the devil in disguise. It would be more clever to hide behind a political agenda. So I turned to the government to make some noise, 'cause I had one vote and I had one voice. But you can't be religious and pro-choice. I don't know why I even bothered. believe in God, there is no debate, but I believe in separation between church and state. I went back to the church to seal my fate, and they brought me to the Father. He said, you can't come in with that point of view. Just ask yourself, what would Jesus do? I would have said Jesus was a rebel too, but I didn't want to be a bother. Ooh. I was born again, I found nirvana from within. The eyes of a girl who took me in, swaddled up in dirty flannel. We went back to my neighborhood and heard you can't get to heaven just being good. I smiled and said that I understood. Thank you. I think we gotta light it up with one of the kids' songs. I love my cereal, morning, noon, and night. I love my cereal, satisfies my appetite. Sugar-coated corn puffs baked in a flake. One little handful is all it takes to make me feel good. Could be wet in a bowl or dry on a plate. It's good for my body, for goodness sakes. And it always makes me feel so good. And I love my cereal, satisfies my appetite. I love my cereal, morning, noon, and night. Did he give up? Snap to the crackle, to the pop, don't stop. There's a prize in the middle, you can see the box top. It's good. It could be sealed in a bag or a box or a bowl. Cocoa fruity frosted, served hot and cold. It always makes me feel so good. And you know what? Sugar makes me feel so good. Cereal, I love my cereal. I love it in the morning, I love it in the afternoon and the evening. I can eat it for a midnight snack. I love my cereal, morning, noon, and night. I love it morning, noon, and night. So, that wasn't live, was it?
Not live, no.
We want to remind and delete that. That'd be great. Maybe don't.
Oh, I can do that.
I was messing with you.
Oh.
Did you
Good
mess
song.
it up?
I like that song.
You like this song?
I do. It's
That was
fun.
Is
good.
there any
It wasn't my
cereal
best
in there?
performance.
I like
of that.
cereal.
You ever go to you ever see the kids shows? You ever go to one of the kids shows? What I do is I fill up my guitar full of Fruity Pebbles, 2 family-sized boxes, and I fill it up, and then that's the last song we do. So I have to carry this guitar for an hour, and it weighs about 80 pounds. And then at the end of the cereal thing, I pour the cereal all over my face. You know, it's a huge spectacle, and the kids love it. But here's the funny thing: if you have kids, you'll understand this. The most disgusting thing is that no matter where we are, the kids will run up and eat the cereal off the disgusting stage.
They would.
Happens every time.
Whatever's there, huh?
We had a show at the State Theater in Kalamazoo years ago, and it was sold out. It might have been sold out 2 nights, maybe it was a 2-night, 3-night show. But I went out. I don't know if anybody here's from Kalamazoo or know that area down there, but I went over to Harvey's. I think to get a bite to eat and a beer or something before the show. And then I tried to get in back. They wouldn't let me in. They wouldn't let me in. Didn't recognize me or whatever. I didn't have a pass. I didn't have my wristband or whatever. They wouldn't let me in, and the show went on a little late. And I went home, and I started messing around with this song called Local Boys. It's an Tonight I took a snapshot, guess I got a tender spot that'll never change. I got brand new strings, someone waiting in the wings, and it ain't gonna change. And it's good to be home tonight. Yeah, it's good to be you and me. I got nowhere to go after the show, so I'm going home tonight, and that's alright by me. No cop, no stop, cruising to the corner shop, that'll never change. Park near the backstage, pass a lot of underage, that'll never change. But it's good to be home tonight. Oh, it's good to be guaranteed. I got a place to crash after the bash. It's called home tonight, and that's alright by me. And I don't think you understand. I really didn't get a wristband, but could you let me in, 'cause I'm with the band. Night I took a snapshot, guess I got a tender spot that'll never change. I got brand new strings, summer waiting in the wings, and it ain't gonna change. But it's good to be home tonight. Yeah, 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 it's good to be guaranteed. I got nowhere to go after the show. I'm going home tonight, and that's alright by me. And all the kids sing, boy, well, we don't like what you became. Well, since you made it, well, it isn't the same. But I guess that's really typical of fame. Tonight I took a snapshot, guess I got a tender spot that ain't gonna change. I got brand new strings, I'm waiting in the wings, and it ain't gonna change. And it's good to be home tonight. Oh, no, no, no. No cop, no stop, cruising to the corner shop, that ain't gonna change. But it's good to be home tonight. Yeah, good to be guaranteed. I got nowhere to go after the show. I'm going home tonight, and that's alright by me. Thank you. Felt like I just vented a little bit. That was nice.
Right. About halfway through your set, can we take like a 5-minute break?
Would you like to take a 5-minute
Not
break?
right now, just
Sure.
whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure
halfway
thing.
through.
Sure
People
thing.
don't have drinks.
You want exactly at the halfway point?
Just roughly. Even if it's in
Oh,
the
yeah.
middle of the song.
Yeah, I tell you what, a couple more songs, we'll
Okay.
take a little break.
All right.
We'll stretch our legs.
Yeah, that's fine.
You got something you got to do?
Yeah,
Is
we
there a
already heard
game? Is there a game on? I mean, I drove all the way from West Virginia.
No.
Took a break. All right. Just kidding around with you. Let's do this one. This is called "And Then You Went Away." I've been living in here long enough. Reminds me of when times were tough. I still think about you every day. It's like you never really went away. There were no signs, there were no warnings saying that it's over. All you left behind was everything. You hung your favorite pictures so you could see it every day. Then you went away, and then you went away. It's by the window garden, you said you'd water every day. Then you went away, and then you went away. It's been a while and I feel alright, so you can call me day or night. 'Cause I don't think about you anymore. In fact, some of your things went out the door. that make me feel better are saying that it's over. All you left behind was everything. Slept on the velvet curtains, the ones that you had custom made. Then you went away, and then you went away. And there's my new best friend, the one you took in as a stray. Then you went away, and then you went away. And I guess it's not over yet. 'Cause when I'm ready to forget, I remember where I am. There's a photograph that you had put up on display. Then you went away, and then you went away. And there's a box of letters that had me thinking you would stay. Then you went away, and then you went away. And there's a coffee table you said would not be in the way. Then you went away, and then you went away. And in the window garden, the leaves are falling in decay. Since you went away, and then you went away. Oh, 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 how about this? I'll do this one and then we're gonna take a little break. With everyone around us singing la la, we slid out of their view. Then you thought you heard me singing la la, but I don't have the strength to. From the moment that I give out, we begin to live out scenes from our romantic prose, tethered to the rose of what was meant disguised as sentiment still hangs, misunderstood and left unanswered. Your eyes tell me I have what I wanted, haunted as I hold you, nervous lacking with the lacking heartache, no heartbreak when I told you. And though I never will surrender, I want you to remember, if and when we meet again, we'll still be more than friends. Embarrass me, but will you share a scene and kiss me one last time before I need you? And though I never will surrender, I want you to remember, if and when we meet again, we'll still be more than friends. And grant me this, it could seem frivolous, but care a kiss and answer. You've got all my loving in a tango I could never undo. You will never hear me singing la la. I guess la la means I love you. A lot of words and a lot of chords. Let's take a little break. Sounds good. Thanks, man.
Thanks, guys.
I'm gonna plug it in.
Oh, you gonna play a song?
Yeah.
This I gotta see.
Yeah, no
Like
kidding.
a musician.
Yeah, right?
Never touched a guitar in his life.
I don't know. I've touched one.
Don't touch this.
No, I'm gonna edit it. Yeah.
Nice out here.
Yeah, it is.
Nice little neighborhood. These all new homes, right? It's a new development.
Yeah. This street I think has been in the last like 3 years, but those are.
I itched them. Oh.
Yeah. What time did you get in? You came in today?
Yeah, we went back to Grand Rapids because we met at there, so we go back to Grand Rapids and then we took the.
And I was like, uh-oh.
Yeah, now we have some friends we could we probably should have said something.
I was a little worried about the.
You would have liked that
I think it's
Jennifer.
hard to get guys rallied in the morning. You know what I mean? Like, okay, guys, I got a show tonight.
That would have been fun.
Yeah.
I would have enjoyed this.
We'll be here.
Too much.
I know. If you were late, whatever. So I doubt you eat during these things.
Finish the model.
Yeah. You'd probably be 800 pounds or whatever, but yeah.
Yeah,
Right
definitely.
here, like a year.
Good jump on the
We
table.
used to live like 2 months. Michelle and I were talking about having you for like a while, but the house we had wasn't like conducive to it. So now,
Our house would fit inside this with 2 more houses.
so
It's adorably cute.
yeah, we have one.
He's not here. He's just turned 7. Yeah, this week. Yeah. There are 3 dogs downstairs too.
Yeah, they're,
1 7-year-old and 3 dogs.
No, 1 dog, but we're babysitting.
Oh, you
Dog
babysit
sitting.
the dogs. Oh.
Yeah, so. Yeah, I was like, could have picked a different weekend, but you know, it's okay.
We got the dogs are very quiet.
not these ones,
They're
no.
barking inside, which is why we're outside, so that's good.
That's funny.
I could hear him randomly, and I thought, that's okay.
Oh my gosh, I do these. I know when I do the 2 or 3 a day. Sometimes 4. Usually I have to start at noon. So I'll be out at noon. Like imagine noon.
Yeah,
But then outside that, like, people are mowing their lawn.
yeah. Nobody wants. We don't want you here at noon.
I know.
That's not really
We
conducive
debated
to a
about
party.
having you inside or outside, but with the dogs barking, I'm glad we did outside. And the weather's nice. We just finished the patio.
Oh, you did? Yeah.
Literally
Beautiful.
yesterday.
Very nice. Good. It's all brand new and fresh. Fresh bulk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We told them it better be done before the party, so they sent a couple teams yesterday to finish it.
Oh, you do it yourself?
No.
God, no.
Bring the bowl back.
No, 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 no.
I worked during, well,
We worked, hence we got money to pay the people to do it. So sure, yeah, yeah.
Beautiful because the doors are all
oh yeah, we're just,
but it's hard to find doors. You know, like the entryways are hard.
yeah.
There was a gator that was killed and built the doors for that big because all the windows are smaller than every specific thing. And so, you know the Latin Oaks? I think it's Celebration Cinema.
Okay,
yeah.
yeah.
Yes! Yes! Wait, what the fuck? My worlds are colliding and I don't know. What?
Splashed water over the
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is just like,
Yeah.
I'm too drunk.
Their house is in general.
I like our 2-year-old house.
We're 2 hours
It's nice.
Kim talk. Did you hear what she just said?
moldy and everything. It has a nice little
But then, I don't know, with me, it's somebody scuffed the wall, so I have to go get the paint.
Oh, yeah, right
It's
away.
gotta stay.
Well, it's not our fault. They painted the house with flat paint.
Well,
flat paint.
but it doesn't matter whose fault it is.
Like a 7-year-old, you know.
I want it to stay looking brand new. You know?
Yeah. Where'd you go the other day? I'm enjoying it. Great. I mean, it's still.
We'll find the guy with a weed. We don't see outside. There's no outside.
But I did
Oh, yeah.
him I walked by neighbors are gone.
It's true. Well, I am not. We need to do something.
Oh,
We need to do something. I think we all need to take a big
do you want a
selfie.
drink or some food or anything? Okay, I was gonna say there's like a whole bunch of
You mind if we go get on the swing? Your neighbor?
No, they're not home, so go nuts.
Here, go for it.
Get on the
My son
trampoline.
plays there all the time. Yeah, you got the trampoline if you want to have a hell of a good time. So. We take a picture and they think it was cool. I'm
Yeah.
sure. They were gonna come except they were on vacation, so we're going to the Gaga pit, ball pit.
What is that now?
A Gaga ball pit. It's kind of like the new age dodgeball, except like you bounce it off the walls and try to hit people. So it's like less like chucking at somebody, but you try to hit them off of bounces. Yeah. So yeah, it's gonna come down soon apparently. So you can just enjoy it.
Yeah, stay in your house. Don't get it.
You guys got that?
Is there a chair next to it? I can sit in that chair.
They were cool.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, we're married, we're having date night. And then I'm way over here because I'm avoiding the sun. Okay, so he's over there, I'm over here. I was like, thank you.
Yep.
We get along better that way.
Yeah, so I'm the vice president of the HOA. So,
Best marriages
and
are
I'm on
lived
the
separately.
compliance
Yeah.
team, so they send me something. Can this person put a
Yeah,
pad on
exactly.
their house?
Sounds like goes.
Before we got married, she's like, you don't need to.
Yeah,
Distance
distance makes the heart grow fonder.
As long as they don't lower my property values or look like shit.
Oh yeah, that's nice. And so Tiffany's husband, Eric?
Adam.
I'm so bad with names.
That's Eric.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, he was sitting here.
Oh,
And
Adam was sitting.
Tiffany-
Adam was sitting.
Adam was
But
here,
yeah, it's a
and
nice neighborhood otherwise. People seem pretty friendly. So yeah, we just
take somebody's chair. Somebody was sitting here, so
they should be home.
So
They
now
never come out.
it's gonna be that
They
person.
just bought
Yeah.
the house. But I mean, like I met them once in 6 months. So, and then the next two, we invited them. They both said yes. They both took us the application every day.
Are you enjoying this? Yeah, I am too. Oh, I've had one white right when we started dinner, and then I had another white so I just opened this one. No, this is all ice water.
That's right.
Lemon.
We're safe. I know we're safe.
No, I was joking. Ice water sangria. I'm pretending. Here, it's, yeah, try it. It's ice water with orange, lime, and
you know what?
lemon slice.
I said, Alexa, play the bird fight.
And they play kids.
Yeah, they serious.
Well, do you know Baby Shark?
Yeah, and she was
This morning too.
requesting baby.
I was like,
And I was like,
whoa, I never heard that one. I never heard that one either.
Kim, did you ask for cereal?
She did.
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
That was a fun
She
one.
was like, "That's my jam."
We have to play
I'm
that for
actually
Sophie.
drinking, right? The cinnamon
Kim
toast
back there
crunch.
was like, yeah,
Right there.
super excited.
Yeah, we haven't done a kid show in so long because we're so exhausted. I mean, we would do the kid show during the day, and with a kid show, you got an energy, an hour of just like.
We could have him come to Willow Ridge.
I was gonna say, we all have kids.
Oh, thank you.
I'll send them away
Did
for
I
this
just
stuff,
mention that we
so
haven't
you
done
know.
a kid show?
I know.
They're exhausting.
We thought about it for a minute, like, you know, because like live music is good for like our kids to hear and like experience, and they were like, but then you can't have as much fun.
Right.
Nope, off to grandma's you go.
That's right.
We all need some
Well,
adult
we
time.
would do those kid shows, and then we would go that night and play an adult show. So that was by the time we do it. They are blue. Adult tour.
Oh, I bet.
In all fairness, he took his spot at the table earlier.
Oh, are we doing this for that?
Kids are
keeping
exhausted.
tabs. I'm not. I'm just trying to.
That's right.
Mine would just be silent mostly.
Oh, Allie would not. Allie would be out.
She'd be, yeah. Then it was busy for a while at least.
Trampoline in our
That,
house.
and their dog, I can't remember.
So
But
little
it
boy,
didn't bark
little
at me
boys,
when I was going potty. I was like,
man, he's all over the place. We got that trampoline.
Yeah, this
By
is-
the
but
end of
they're
the night, he's
doing
gone.
Yeah, out here you can hear it. Once
you
you
can
go
hear
inside, you
the
can hear it.
weed
We got
whacker.
him that for his birthday gift last year.
I don't hear where you at. Do they turn it on?
Somebody here said, want a new bed? I was like, yeah, what a new bedroom set. I was like, okay, so we got a new bedroom set. And then I was like, you know, this needs some like toys, right? And he was like, other people get pajamas, it's cool. And I'm like, you're 7, like you figured this out. Like,
Right.
he's
Very mature.
thought about that. Like, I laughed. A new bedroom set? Okay.
Yeah.
Lord.
I want to come to court, but I watch too many live sports, and I just can't do it.
That's
And Big Ten is always my biggest issue. We're not missing Landon. Is our family somewhere around there?
No, it's the only name we would agree upon. So we had a girl.
I know, that's
picked out, and a girl's name picked out. So it was a boy.
Yeah. So Landon would have been a good girl's name
Well,
too.
we picked out Kennedy Page, and it had like, you know, like the initials all stood for a different name in our family. Yeah, but it was a boy. So Landon was the only name we agreed upon. But Nick is Irish, so it worked out. But we both liked it, and then we made it
Something I clearly don't need at all, but
he likes it. He asks a lot of questions why he's been named that. Because it's cool.
Landon has questions no matter what.
make it even cooler. Grow up and make it cooler.
Today he said, why are you sending me away today? No reason. I don't want to tell you you're having
straight up.
you know?
Mommy and Daddy have to have a date
You're gonna
night.
go have fun with Grandma.
With adults.
Yeah. Well, Grandma just like landed at midnight last night from Ireland, so like she's gonna be
Grandma
exhausted.
is
But
So that's exactly what she wants to do right now.
she chose it because I called my parents late last night and I was like, her flight got delayed. She's supposed to land at 5.
Oh.
And I'm like, she's not home yet. Can you cover? And they were like, yeah. And then she called this morning. She's like, I'm good. And I'm like, you do you.
Kevin's parents met our kids
Have a great time.
today.
Wow.
What's happening?
My parents ask for full weeks too. They'll ask for an entire week to watch
Oh,
them land.
man.
And then
Like,
also
so-
like they plan all these activities, you know, like they go to Legoland.
I know. Well,
They do not do that if you're 40 and you have a baby.
that's right.
They don't do that with my kids.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Not if you're old and you have kids.
My parents love it. I love it. They'll get my brother's kids, and then there's 4 of them, and I'm like, I wouldn't do that because I go help sometimes on those occasions. No thanks.
I won't be doing
That long far.
I need to watch Chernobyl. The problem is like,
When Grandma comes here.
And what are their ages?
13.
Okay, so that's really right.
Yeah. Well, what happened was my wife, we had the
So he's almost a freshman.
Hey.
and then she went to school and she went to house.
Like he hasn't tried that.
And then 5 years later, she was a baby. We're gonna have another baby.
Well, that will help with college, though, right? Yeah, because you've got one in college right now.
Sometimes
and
you
then
can't
one
plan.
that's 7.
19, 6. That's why I said, see, Grandma doesn't offer to take weeks at a time anymore. Grandma is. Yeah.
You got fun ages, though.
They're good, yeah. I mean, these are really all married. Yeah. Even 13-year-old.
That's a fun movie.
Really? What was the thing? No drama, yeah.
Girls and boys?
2 girls.
Okay.
2 girls and a boy.
Okay, well, that's a good mix.
Yeah, it's good. What was yours?
If you ever need a pilot, my daughter's a pilot.
Oh, is that right?
She just passed her instrument test today.
Yeah, very good.
I know. I'm waiting for her to be my pilot.
Yeah. Taylor Swift, that's what she wants. So if you ever run into Taylor, okay. Yeah, Taylor Swift.
That's good.
Well, I mean, it's about I think it's all right.
Hey, Nick, we're starting.
I guess we're starting.
I can.
Is that all right, Nick?
Can I take your chair?
I don't have a
No one said
Where's Tiffany?
She's right here. Right
I'm
here.
drinking my cereal.
You're what?
Drinking my cereal?
We got some Frosted Flakes. You should have told me. I would have given you some chocolate Cheerios to put in your guitar.
Oh, we could have done a whole thing on your brand new patio.
Yeah, that would be lovely.
Yeah.
The dogs would have really appreciated.
Oh, the dogs would
chocolate,
have liked
yeah.
that.
Yeah, very good. Here, everybody get a chance to go potty. Tell your kids at home.
There's more drink.
13 miles on 31, dragging all along a doubt the highway lay the empty cans of masquerade. Miles on 31, dragging. Sky is lavender with ivory clouds that threaten drops of finger paints, and puddle jumping children clad in yellow raincoats splash the deeper purple of veneer, and rows of animals that shiver skins painted different shades, and from grazing tainted grass their teeth are stained the incandescent green. Different they watch the rainfall steady blend their spots and run their stripes of veneer. Lovely ladies strip themselves of furs the winds require. Lovely ladies bathe themselves in technicolor mire. Lovely gentlemen at 85 on 31, I'm flying. I am flying. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, 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 yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, 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 yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, 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 yeah. Thank you. This next song is called Lily White Way. I need inspiration, I'm so disconnected, and I look to the streets, but they're so disinfected. I wish that I came from an edgier place, with taxis and transients up in my face, where you write what you know and you know what you write will be hailed as the second coming. There's a buzz on the streets where you grew up homeless and begging for change. Well, I'm begging for change, 'cause we're hung up on crosses and obeying bosses, and there's no inspiration, just appreciation for 70 and sunny. But it's one for the money and two for the show on our lily white way. There lives a black man, the seal has been broken, and they marvel at how he's so very well spoken. must be a doctor or something productive. His body let go, but his collar seductive. And all of the women he's touching their lives while they're safe at home touching themselves. And the men, they just love that there's something, well, anything happening at all behind bedroom walls, 'cause they're hung up on crosses and obeying bosses. And there's no inspiration, just appreciation for 70 and sunny. But it's a 1 for the money and 2 for the show on our lily white way. There's the 60s throwback who misses the dead. She's a liberal at heart, but conservative in bed. And she held out on Starbucks as long as she could. But the mom and pop store in our neighborhood, well, the workers all look down their noses at her. She'll go broke trying to please them with tips. So she gets to the corporate-run coffee shop early, where the smell of it hits before it reaches her lips. And she's bearing the crosses of neighborhood losses and the uninspired and semi-retired. She's 70 and sunny, but it's 1 for the money and 2 for the show on her lily white way. Inspiration, just appreciation for 70 and sunny. But it's a 1 for the money and 2 for the show on our lily white way. Little destruction makes way for construction, and the city expansion holds traffic for ransom. And brand new brick buildings, of those I am certain, will leave our lives so much more sterile than urban. And welcome the progress, I'll be overrun. Every third house a pool, every second a gun. And on Saturday evenings the doors open wide. It's a neighborhood waltz, that's the neighborhood pride. Dresses disheveled from dances with devils once, hung up on crosses, now flipping off their bosses. And everything is funny, and it's 1 for the money and 2 for the show on our lily white way. One night of living is Sunday forgiven, all for the show on our lily white way. Inspiration, I'm so disconnected, and I look to the streets, but they're so disinfected. I'm gonna play that song from a movie called Rockstar. You guys familiar with that movie at all? Mark Wahlberg.
Mark Wahlberg song.
I've told this story before. If you've heard this, I apologize, but this is the song at the end of the movie. Mark Wahlberg sings this song to Jennifer Aniston. He lip syncs to my voice, which was really weird. In fact, I was Warner Brothers sent me a copy of that scene where Mark lip syncs to my voice, and before the movie came out, I wish they would not have, because it's like it's a little weird. I called up Mark. I said, "Mark, man, I don't even want to think about redoing this." And he said, "Don't worry about it, Brown. No one's going to know the difference." And to this day, people still come up to us after a show and say, "Why would you guys play a Mark Wahlberg song?" It's called Colorful. Swallow a bug on this one, I know. The show is over, close the storybook. There will be no encore. And all the random hands that I have shook, well, they're reaching for the door. Watch their backs as they leave single file. Used stood stubborn, cheering all the while. I know I can be colorful. I know I can be gray. I know this loser's living fortunate. I know you will love me either way. Most will be in good for goodness sake, but you wouldn't pantomime. You are more beautiful when you awake than most are in a lifetime. Oh, but through the haze, that is my memory. Well, you stayed for drama, though you paid for a comedy. And I know I can be colorful. I know I can be gray. I know this loser's living fortunate. 'Cause I know you will love me either way. Oh, but look ahead, as far as you can see. We'll live in drama, but we'll die in a comedy. And I know I can be colorful. I know I can be gray. I know this loser's living fortunate. 'Cause I know you will love me either way. I know I can be colorful. I know I can be gray. I know this loser's living fortunate. 'Cause I know you will love me either way. Thank you guys, thank you. Let's do this here. Thought you could survive a life alone. Love was not a stranger, and you could recognize the danger. And soon you found yourself surrounded by these walls. And there was the day he came along. He had found a weakness. Look, he gave, just left you breathless and lying here beside him. Searching for some words to say, in hopes he'll stay another day. But Tuesday is spent believing, it's Wednesday is room for breathing, and Thursday is Friday where you're stuck inside and waiting for the call. Saturdays for weekend women, kept for the Sunday sleeping. He's gonna take his chances 'cause you're a Monday morning girl. It is a canvas to explore. Inspiration at the least could fill these walls with masterpieces and fill your heart till it could take no more. How is it that you make me feel alive again? In your arms I feel like dying, and what's the use in even trying? No song, no poem, no painting that is scrawled upon the walls and ceiling could express the way I feel about you. But Tuesday is spent believing, it's 'cause Wednesday's a room for breathing. Thursday is wasted like a Friday, with you waiting for the call. Saturday's for weekend women, kept for the Sunday sleeping, and I'm taking chances on a Monday morning, girl. Oh, and every day you make me feel. Every single day you make me feel. 7 days a week you make me feel alive, yeah. Tuesdays spent believing, 'cause Wednesdays are all for breathing, and Thursday night is just like Friday, where you're stuck inside and waiting for the call. Saturdays for weekend women, kept for the Sunday sleeping, and taking chances on a Monday morning, girl. I wrote a song years ago for my stepfather who passed away from cancer. I want to play the song. I wanted to write something from his perspective. He spent the last few days of his life in a hospital bed with the family gathered around, and that was quite an experience for all of us to be there when that happened. I thought it was an experience worth writing a song about, written from his perspective. This is called Another Good Man. I was pretty popular today. No one really had a lot to say. In the hallway, frantic footsteps to remind me. Those footsteps turn to tiptoe and they find me. Harder than you'd think. Look me in the eyes. Your heart's in the right place, but your head it still denies. You don't need to say a thing, 'cause we've shared some common ground, and it's enough you came to see that I'm still the same man going down. Yesterday, got a good buzz on until the buzzkill with a clipboard comes. He says my insides, well, the damage would astound me. I laughed. At least it left the outsides as it found me. Harder than you'd think to look me in the eyes. Your heart's in the right place, but your head it still denies. But you don't need to say a thing, 'cause we've shared some common ground, and it's enough you came to be here with another good man going down. There's a photograph and I'm still in it. Well, that's life support when you whip it out and say, he used to be, he used to do, he used to say. It's harder than you think, like cold December ground. It's covered by the snow. It's baptizing this town. You don't to say a thing as they lay me in the ground. Once in a while you could raise a glass for me. Another good man going down. I was pretty popular today. I was pretty popular today. So funny, the birds always seem a little louder on that song for some reason. So somebody's sending some sort of message. And planes going over and over. Let's do, you know what? Let's do this one now. Do the freshman for you. And then we got 15 more songs. I think 20 more songs.
At least 25. Generations of people times.
I once had I signed to an independent label back in 2000, probably 2002 when Resurrection, my album Resurrection came out. And this guy wanted me to write a sequel to The Freshman. And he was like, sing it to me. Yeah, exactly. He was singing to me. He's like, you should need to write like at least another verse. And it could go something like this. It's been 10 years and I still can't forget her. Or something like this. Oh my God, please. Unfortunately, I had already signed a contract.
Next year we'll put that on the list.
Oh my God.
He's not joking.
I know he's not. When I was young, I knew everything. And she a punk who rarely ever took advice. Now I'm guilt-stricken, sobbing with my head on the floor. Stop a baby's breath and a shoe full of rice. No, can't be held responsible. She was touching her face. I won't be held responsible. She fell in love in the first place. For the life of me, I cannot remember what made us think that we were wise and we'd never compromise. For the life of me, I cannot believe we'd ever die for these sins. We were merely freshmen. My best friend took a week's vacation to forget her. This girl took a week's worth of Valium and slept, and now he's guilt-stricken, sobbing with his head on the floor. Thinks about her now, how he never really wept, he says. Can't be held responsible. She was touching her face. Won't be held responsible. She fell in love in the first place. For the life of me, I cannot remember what made us think that we were wise, never compromise. For the life of me, I cannot believe we'd ever die for these sins. We were merely freshmen. Hey, yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah, 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 yeah. We tried to wash our hands of all of this. We never talk of our lack in relationships. How we're guilt-stricken, sob with our heads on the floor. We fell through the ice when we tried not to slip. We'd say, hey, can't be held responsible. She was touching her face. I won't be held responsible. She fell in love in the first place. For the never compromise for the life of me. I cannot believe we'd ever die for these sins. We were merely freshmen for the life of me. I cannot remember made us think that we were wise and we'd never compromise for the life of me. I cannot believe we'd ever die for these sins. We were merely freshmen. We were merely freshmen. We were only freshmen. Thank you. Let me do, this is an old school spoonful of sugar. Let's see. I adore a confrontation. I should be ashamed. A carnival, a complication. Everyone's to blame. We can see the rockets, red glare, pipe bomb bursting in the air as we proudly hail our taxis out of the fight, singing born of this nation of white bread foundation. We're taping a king beaten of his crown. My country, 'tis of the sweet land of irony, spoonful of sugar to wash it down. I've seen the hungry faces and I have been removed. Evidence in welfare cases never be improved. We've written books on education, some federal regulations, skeleton hit deeply till its bones turn to dust. And I know an old lady who swallowed a fly. I don't know why exactly, I guess she'll die. My country, 'tis of the sweet land of irony, spoonful of sugar to wash it down. Oh, and God save the Queen, oh, and pardon the King. And our ballots will stop, and then we're gonna drink till we drown. My country, 'tis of the sweet land of irony, spoonful of sugar to wash it down. 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 Here's a song that's on my album called Resurrection. This is called 1229 Sugar. Now the day of deflating your face into tears, I shook your mood with a game and a bottle of beer. The day I fell off of the wagon, you threw up your hands in disgust. Once again, you just get the best of me. Remember you love to be held, how you love to be touched, and anxiously laughed at my jokes just a little too much when I was so shame, but I know that there's really no use for a brand new convertible, 'cause it's a mile to your parents, it's a mile to the store. Turning our bottles for 10-cent deposits, I'll drink us $2 more. I don't recall anyone placing a gun to our heads. We traded a trip round the world for a family instead. Our friends were dispersing while you were still nursing a boy. And I knew that things had changed when bad names that you once gave me, we soon gave to the pets. But I still come when you call them, just to be sure. Now there's really no use for a neighborhood cheerleader or block party president mowing his lawn, whose cabinet is empty and mine's full of nicotine fits. God, I can't make you love me, 'cause I don't have the strength anymore. You doing all right? Somebody call the cops?
Cops are here.
Cops are here.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
good. He's getting drinks.
Thank goodness.
Eric's the man.
Oh, I got time for a few more. If that's right, y'all having a nice time tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, very
all
nice.
right,
Thank
all
you
right,
for
then.
coming
I
out.
feel like I helped write the set list. This is fantastic.
Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad.
Nice job, Michelle.
Good job. Way to go. Everybody hand for Michelle.
Yeah.
These are some of my favorite songs I've ever heard. I appreciate you.
I'm okay. I'm drunk. I don't give two shits.
This will be on the recording.
This whole thing's fantastic. Big hearts.
Oh, I love it. Thank you. Let's do this. I realized I saved all the depressing songs for the end. It was unfortunate on my part. So I played all the
I can
happy
get up
stuff.
and I can go sit over there.
Let me do, all right, let me do this one. This is about when I die. This was in a movie, do you know this was in a movie? I wrote this for a movie called Life or Something Like It. Anybody ever see that movie with Angelina Jolie? Really? You guys saw that movie?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Ed Burns, I think, is in that. I figured nobody saw that movie. All right, well, everybody owes me a dime. Another question hangs in midair. There's an answer, I know it's out there. Will anyone be aware when confetti falls on my empty chair? I go one to punch a surprise attack coming down. Oh, will you miss me when I'm gone? And every day seems necessary. Final play is a desperate Hail Mary. There's so many things that I may have missed. I guess the answer is as simple as this. Will my friends be brave? Someone plays my favorite song. Oh, will you miss me when I'm gone? La, la, a minute from their lives one by one and remember everything I have done and everything I've been. Oh, will the world just spin on and on? Ooh, will you miss me when I'm gone? La 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 la. Are out now.
For crying out loud.
That's all right.
He did. He fogged the whole yard today. I made him.
It's this new mousse I'm using in my hair.
It looks good.
That is an important thing. That's all that matters. Whether I'm dancing around swatting mosquitoes or not doesn't even matter. As long as my hair looks great.
Okay.
I learned that years ago. Here's another one I wrote with Jeff Daniels. This is called My Little Town. With her eldest out in the fields since the day that the orders came. It took her youngest boy away, it took him over the ocean. Like a soldier he showed no emotion. Special, not just one of the crowd. Got his name in the papers, would have made his old man so proud. And you can see for miles around, standing up on the shoulders of my little town, there's a heartbeat that's big and profound. Hear it out there, you can feel it, I swear. Where the restless gotta get with idle machines and high school heroes with their scholarship dreams, and weekend warriors who have answered the call, whose homecomings were a surprise after all. And now that mother with her chin on her chest says she wishes they'd have dressed him in his Sunday best, 'cause he ain't just another soldier that's been laid to rest in my little town, my little town. And this girl is still asleep upstairs in that little house that would have been theirs. She wants to dream 'cause all hope is scarce in my little town, my little town, my little town. Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
Thanks for coming.
I got one more for you. I think I did everything on the list and then some.
This is awesome.
Not bad. Not bad. If you'd like some CDs or something, Chris has got some Verpipe stuff back there. I don't have any of the solo material with me, but we do have some Verpipe shirts and CDs, and he'll be happy to cut you a deal, right, Chris? Probably pocket some of the money himself. That's where Chris was. No, I'm just kidding. But thanks for having me, guys. This is why I do this kind of thing. It's so nice. Nice night out tonight. Good weather.
Perfect.
And the mosquitoes weren't the greatest, but I can tell you this. I'm so used to playing festivals where people throw things, coins and whatnot, that this was actually a pleasure. To be eaten by mosquitoes tonight, so it's not too bad. I'll leave you with this one. This is one of the favorite things that I've written. When 9/11 happened, a girl I was hanging out with at that time, she wanted to leave the country. She said, let's just move up to Canada. I said, man, I love America. I'm not going to move to Canada. So I talked her out of that. She may have gone. I haven't seen her since. Anyway, that's what this is about. When the bow broke, we were crossing America. You with your stories and me hanging on. Hands on the wheel and your hair out the window. Its counterfeit color danced in the September air. When the bow broke, we were flirting with Canada. You said, prove that you love me and live with me there, and leave all the frivolous back in America. You found true love in a picture that you saw somewhere. He took her hand, they did cartwheels right into the air. And then they fell down. Hold on. With the bow broken, we're lost in America. With your politics, me hanging on. I think I know the picture that you saw somewhere. The fire below, they did cartwheels right into the air. And then they fell. Layers of concrete won't dampen the roar of the chaos beneath. they crashed on the shore, left a cool breeze past the buildings, and so they fell. Why can't you just sit there? It's all that I wanted to say. So we're obsessed with celebrity and all the frivolity and all the wild gravities pulling us straight into hell. And so they fell. Silence was broken by glorious peaks of Montana. Now this is America, I muttered under my breath. Thank you, folks. Thank you for having me. So good. I'm gonna hang out for a little bit and chat with y'all, but thank you. Thanks for having me, guys.
It was fantastic.